Hello, welcome to Say Hi English. Today we have a movie lesson. It's called Movie Night. In this lesson you can listen and read along with me, and in this class you'll learn some vocabulary related to the movies and of course even a conversation that you can practice. So if you have a friend, you could ask your friend to be one person and you could be the other. I don't have any friends with me here, but I'll try my best. Okay, good, so let's find out about it. So let's begin. So here we are, so introduction, so read with me. Beth and her friend James are planning to see a movie. However, they have still not chosen what they will watch. They have many options from which to choose. So they will have to decide together which one is the best choice. Let's listen in as the friends discuss their options. Now first we'll learn the vocabulary words before we read the conversation. So here we are. Now the first word is showing. Showing. An opportunity for the public to see something. The next one, box office. Box office, a measure of how popular and financially successful a movie is. The next one, showtime. Showtime, the time at which a play, film or concert is scheduled to begin. And the next one, matinee. Matinee, a movie shown or a play performed during the day, especially in the afternoon. And the next one, munch. Munch, to eat something. And the next one, preview. Preview, short parts of a television show or movie that are shown to the public in order to advertise it. And the next one, runtime. Runtime, the time that a film lasts. And the last one, catch a flick. Catch a flick, to watch a movie. Excellent, very good. So now that we've learnt the vocabulary words, let's have a look at the conversation. So here we are. So if you have a friend, ask your friend to be one person and you be the other. I'll have to be both. Okay, so I'm going to be Beth. Alright, are you ready? Right, let's try. Right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Did you have a chance to look at the current showings at the nearby movie theatre? Yes, but I can't decide which type of film I want to see. We have a choice between the action, adventure, comedy and drama genres. We did see a comedy last time. So how about a drama or action film this time? Okay. The action film has a few well-known stars, plus it's earned millions at the box office and is directed by a world-renowned director. Let's go to the action movie then. Do you know the showtimes? There is a matinee showing at 2 this afternoon and 3 showtimes this evening at 5, 7 and 9. We won't make it in time for the matinee. How about we go at 7 so that we can grab a bite to eat beforehand? That sounds like a great plan. I'm not going to eat too much for dinner though, because I want to get some snacks at the concession stand. What are you planning to munch on during the movie? I want to get a large popcorn and soda, as well as some candy. I love snacking while watching movies. It does make the experience that much more enjoyable. Should we purchase our tickets online? Yes, I'd prefer purchasing them online. That way we can select our seats before we arrive at the theatre. Do you prefer sitting close to or far away from the screen? Not too close nor too far. I prefer somewhere in between. It looks like the showing at 7 is nearly sold out. Fortunately, there are still a couple of seats available in the middle of the theatre. Great. We should arrive a few minutes early to make sure we don't miss the previews. I want to see which blockbuster movies are going to be released soon. I can't believe how long these previews are these days. They add at least 20 to 30 minutes onto the movie's runtime. It's a shame that they also show a ton of commercials before the actual trailers. But I guess it's all part of the experience, right? I guess so. We'd better start getting ready if we're going to eat before catching a flick. Okay, there you are. Good. So a nice conversation between Beth and James. Now, in this conversation, if we go back, just to have a little look, now you notice that they were talking about, watching movies and the type of movies that they wanted to watch and see. In this case, they spoke about movie genres. They spoke about action movies, comedies, and so on. What type of movies do you like? I mean, do you like action movies? Do you prefer comedies? I'm not sure. I mean, for me, I like many different types of movies. I think I prefer movies that are based on true stories. And yeah, there are many great movies, right? What's your favourite movie? I'm not sure what yours is. I have a few favourite movies. One of the movies is called Blow. It's a very interesting movie, very exciting. It's like an action movie which is based on true life. It's got Johnny Depp in that movie. But that was a cool movie. But there are many great movies, that's for sure. Good, in this case they talk about an action film that has well-known stars. So of course, if someone is well-known, they will be, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio or Johnny Depp, as I mentioned a moment ago. Maybe Penelope Cruz, perhaps, Kate Winslet, and so on. Good, it's going to be some very famous actors and actresses. Now in this case, they also spoke about the show times. Now the show times are going to be like what time the movie is running, right? What time it's scheduled to show. It seemed that they wanted to get some snacks before they went to the movie. So maybe, they might get some popcorn and, a drink perhaps. What type of popcorn do you like to eat when you go to the movie theatre? I don't know. Share your comments in the chat below, of course. You're more than welcome to. For me, I think I prefer to eat like, I like cheese popcorn, and I don't know. I think I like the caramel and salted, popcorn. I like all three, but I'm not a big fan of popcorn, to be honest with you. But those would be the three flavours that I do like. Okay. Now, in this part of the conversation, they spoke about, munching on the popcorn, perhaps some snacks. I know You know, you might buy some sausages perhaps, maybe some chocolate, potato chips as they say in America. In England we say crisps. Yeah, okay, good. So difference between American and English, American English and British English. And of course, in this case, of course, they also decided that they might purchase the tickets online. I suppose purchasing them online is more convenient because you don't need to queue for a long time. So that's helpful, isn't it? More convenient. Good. They even mentioned candies, right? So maybe some chocolate or some candy sweets might be nice to munch on. Excellent. Good. Now in this case, the movie is sold out at 7 p.m. Okay, well it's nearly sold out. However, it looks like they actually purchased them beforehand, and you know, didn't have any problems here. Now they also mentioned that there are some advertisements that might be 20 to 30 minutes long. I usually arrive to the cinema or movie theatre later. I don't usually arrive when it's due to start as soon as the showtime comes. I usually arrive about 20 minutes later because of that reason, like Beth and James had encountered, you know, where the commercials are running for so long. So I also prefer to just get there a little bit later so I miss all of those commercials. Is that something that you do? I don't know. Let us know if you do. Now, they were getting ready to watch the movie. They didn't say what movie it was, but they said that it was an action movie. So they're very excited. They have their snacks to munch on. They have their tickets. And of course they are ready to sit down and watch it since they have now passed the commercials. Excellent. So they're going to catch the flick, they said. Good, so let's go back to the vocabulary review. Now, although I've already sort of reviewed it in the conversation, but let's look at these examples too. So you might say this. This is the movie's first showing on television. Her last movie was a surprise box office hit, so it was very popular and very successful. We arrived at the theatre 5 minutes before showtime, so just before it was due to start. I went to a matinee because the ticket price was cheaper. Good. And this one, we watched her munch her way through a bag of peanuts. After seeing the preview, I can't wait to see the movie. Good, so if you see a preview, you see the movie trailer. Yes, the trailer is usually a couple of minutes long. So that's excellent. It gives you an idea as to what the movie is about. So it's nice to watch trailers before you book the ticket. The new action film has a 3-hour runtime. Good, well if you have 3 hours to sit and watch it, well that's very good for you, that's for sure. And this one, do you want to catch a flick with me this weekend? Excellent. So that wraps up our review of a conversation about movies. So take some time after this class to review the new vocabulary words, then try to use them in your future classes. And we'll see you next time. Well, we will, yes. So remember to join us at Say Hi English for some online classes. You can share the pages and groups with your friends. Any of the online profiles that you find with Say Hi English, you're more than welcome to share them. And click like and subscribe and so on. It would be nice to have you in our classes soon. Alright, but thank you so much for your time. And I'll say goodbye and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.